Hi everyone and welcome. In this short video, I'll walk you through the first steps to get your EPOS system integrated with Teia using our PosLink APIs. At the end of this video, you'll have all the tools and access you need to start building and testing your integration. In the first step of your journey, you have to log into your developer portal account where you need to create your OAuth application, which will allow you to communicate and authenticate merchants to be able to call our APIs. For this step, all you have to do is to log in to your developer portal to partner.teia.xyz. And the reason we have XYZ is that because we are getting the credentials for our development environment. Then the portal would ask you to insert your email address that is registered under your developer portal account. If it's your first time, you will have to go through kind of some verification process, and then you log in. Once you're logged in, you need to start adding your application. And based on your EPOS architecture and technology, you would need to choose which OAuth protocol you are going to follow. We have two methods here, which is the device code flow application, and then you have the web application. All the details about this flow are mentioned in our public API documentation. In my example, I will select the device code flow, where I need to create my application name, and let's call it Coffee and Co. And once you hit save, here you are, you have access to your client ID and client secret. It's important to note that these are keys that will be only used by your application, and then the way you authenticate your merchants is that each merchant would log in using their own Teia account, which is what we call Teia ID. Now, moving into the next step. After you have completed your registration, you have your client ID and client secret, you can start using these and follow what we have in our API documentation. The next step is that you need to have access to a virtual terminal or a real hardware terminal from Teia. In my example here I'm sharing on the right side, here I'm running our virtual payment app APK on an Android emulator. And once you install the APK, you need to get started. And then this is the same process as any merchant would see, where they need to activate their terminal. So I'm selecting the language, then let's assume it's already connected. And here you have to select whether you are the account owner or if you're not the account owner. This is part of our verification process that we have for our merchants. You don't need to worry about it. You need to go to the amount account owner, and you have to do the device code flow. In my example, I will do the fallback method and not the scan QR code, but you can scan the QR code and log in with your account from your mobile. And here I'm gonna go to the link that is mentioned in this section, which is, and I need to insert the code HTKH ZJGWS. And once you submit, because I'm already logged in using my account, it's the same email address, and then I have to confirm, and now I'm confirmed. Then, so in my example here, my email address is registered under 2 stores. So again, choose whatever. For your example, it should be 1 store, but if it's 2, that's fine. Just choose whatever store you want. And then you click next and next. Then you need to select a card machine, which is you can confirm. And that's it. Terminal has been activated, and this is a regular startup process where setting your postcode and start selling. This is our payment app in this case. Just make sure if you are doing the PosLink again, you need to switch the terminal to be in a cloud communication and not in a standalone mode, so you can accept payments from a cloud using an EPOS application. Yeah, and that's it for today. So now you have access to your developer portal, you have access to your client ID and client secret, which is your API keys, and you have a ready terminal activated. Thank you.